Morning, we are here again. It's Monday, it's another day on the farm. So, just bobbing around now, feed up all the animals. What else we got on today? Gonna have a walk down to some of the wheat because yesterday I didn't get a chance to have a look at that. So we'll go have a look at that. We've got some fertiliser to order so that gets delivered in time for us to start bobbing it on in spring. So hopefully going to get that sorted this morning. Back into the cafe, doing a bit more clearing out in the cafe. I say cafe area. And that's probably about it for today, I think. Should keep me busy, keep me out of mischief. That's all the cows bedded down. So just going to have a walk down now to have a look at some of the wheat and see how that's going on. If you remember, all the wheat were direct drilled. So we got over it about 4 days, first week of November. So hopefully it's all come up and come through. I know when I looked at the barley yesterday, a few little patches, but we'll see how we go. Looks like there's quite a lot of pigeons landing in oilseed rape today. Have to put a bagger up in one of the trees. Try and keep them off. These here, look. These are all the trees that we planted last winter. I think there were 4,000 went in. Full length of this field edge here. We'd actually put an application in to do all this side as well. In fact, it were all this side and right up, you might not be able to see it on here, but right where that tree is down there, it went all the way up that side as well. But the grant's on hold, so all work's been put to a stop. Hopefully we'll get an answer about that soon. I'm sure many other farmers are at the same boat where we're really keen to do some of the environmental work, but the funding's simply not there at the minute, despite what's been said. All I got on an email was they'll look at it early 2025. The issue that we've got there is we wanted them planted this winter, so they'd have had a year's worth of growing, but it is what it is. I'll have to wait and see what they bring out. So this is one of those winter wheat fields, direct into last year's stubble, spring barley. You can see it is all up in its rows. There we are. I think from memory we'll champion that we sowed in here, which is a feed wheat rather than a milling. And we've got, so over that side there, that were into cultivated stuff. This was straight into stubble. Hopefully, don't look too bad this actually. I expected it to be worse. So this part of the field here is usually quite light. Well, light for our land anyway, but quite nice soil. You get over this side, it's real heavy stuff, really heavy. So we'll just see how it's faring over here. I can still see it in its rows. A few patches down here, look. Keep looking, hopefully we find some. So just headed now to the last field that we planted. This is where the cows were last year, so it had been grass for a couple of years. Don't look bad actually. Down this section here were really quite horrible to drill. A few clumps of grass still left on the top, things like that. So have a look and see if it's cleared. I thought there might be quite a lot of slug pressure, but it's quite good. This is probably as best field on the farm when it's in production. But yeah, it's all there. It's been later drilled, it's been real slow to get going. This is skyfall in here. We will try and get milling with this. Make no promises, but we can but try. Get the magic 13%. It's been a few years since we've been able to do that. Yeah, it's come through the grass. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but you can see it. So that's really good. Oh, this is delightful. What we got here then? Fighting on nothing. Somebody's decided that the field is a good place to dump their cannabis compost. Why? Honestly, look at that. Why would you put it there? Like, there's a whole... I mean, I don't agree with fly tipping at all, but why would you not put it in the edge bottom? Great stuff. Compost, anybody? Just got back to the farm now. Had a nice little walk around. Crops look average, but that being said, it's time of year, innit? Like, they will come good. Get the fertiliser sorted. Get that on in Feb, and we'll be away. In fact, I'm gonna order my fertiliser now and have a cuppa. Do you want to see something that I'm going to drive Lucy to distraction with? Look at all my veg seeds. They're all separated into month order. Oh, you're going to lose them. So now when to plant them, what? How good's that? Veg patches go. That's why the pigs have moved. So I'm going to put the veg back in there. But he's going to drive Lucy mad. I know it. But here, guys, Herbie has learnt how to ride his bike. Watch. And that's the first time ever. Isn't it, Herbs? I am one proud daddy. We're just going to go show Mummy. We've just been to get Mummy out with Herbie. And we're going to show her how we've learnt how to ride a bike. And you know what? He's done it all by himself. Can't quite believe it. He's done amazing. All ready, aren't we, to watch Herbie?
We're ready.
Watch him go, Mummy. Well, I've been a bit rubbish at filming today. What have we done? We had a really good meeting this morning, afternoon type, lunchtime, with somebody about bringing some more animals here to the farm. Drop us a comment and have a guess at what you think it might be. Lucy is proper excited, and hopefully we'll have them here sort of April time if everything goes to plan. Watch your space. Been out in my old office again, clearing some more of the bits and pieces out. It's amazing how much stuff we actually had in there. More roof panels taken off. I've just got now, so if you can see, there's 2 left to do. And then I've got to remove all the wiring, get rid of the fan, rewire, and then pick some colour schemes. That's not my job, obviously. And then it's all about building it, putting it back together, getting everything installed and inside, getting the water to it. We haven't decided on the final name for the cafe yet. So if anybody's got any ideas, thoughts, suggestions, hit us up. Bob it in the comments down below. Drop us a message on social media, and yeah, we're interested to see. We've got a couple of ideas. Obviously, the original one we'll call the coffee bar, but I think this needs to be something different because the coffee bar was a bit like a bar, if that makes sense. So yeah, got some name ideas. Done a bit of admin. We're just on with sorting out some sort of paperwork bits and pieces. It's been a nightmare, like dealing with solicitors and stuff. It's like, oh my God. But I think we're actually getting somewhere, it says. I've got that to do. Look at this here. I forgot I even had that. My in-cab entertainment system just got a whole lot better. If the iPad fits in it. Well chuffed. I'm about done now in the cafe for tonight. Just cleared a load of the filing cabinets out from some really old documentation that we had. So hopefully get the rest of the roof ripped down tomorrow, and then we can start on the fun stuff.